Hello, this is Jared Trust, and this is another free audiobook about e-commerce, about selling online, which is the surest, easiest way I find, in my humble opinion, to success. And I definitely think it's something that every person should try and pursue at some point or another. And that is because, number one, all the work you do is there forever. Whether you back it up on the cloud, which not only can nothing happen to it, no natural disaster can burn it or shred it, no angry patrons can complain about it, have it removed, no hurricane can come and blow it away. It is there forever. And especially with one of my optimal 40:2 apps, Google Photos, Evernote, and Google Drive. Just a few of my optimal apps for you there. With those apps, not only is any work you do there forever that you can continue to build on as time progresses, but if backed up and backed up properly, and not only can you back it up with Google Photos and Google Drive, but there's also Dropbox and Evernote, the premium version, which is $7 a month. You can back it up and therefore make it accessible on any and all devices, including phone, tablet, television, computer, laptop, smartphone, and any other device that connects to the internet. So not only can you access any product, any work, any document, anything you do in regards to building an online store or an online business, but on top of that, you can spend as much or as little time making it as grand and big or as simple as you want it. It is your vision, and you can make it and do it as exactly as you want. You are in control. You are the CEO. And lastly, in my opinion, it is the quickest and surest way to success and freedom and living the life you want, because especially in this day and age, and if you have a consultant or someone who's done it before, who's made all the mistakes and who's read books and knows exactly the right way to do it, which I am one of those people, and I am also offering webinars and live events to help people do just that. You can do it the right way, your way, and it can take, like I've talked about, 2 weeks, 30 days, a year, 6 months, and if you want to take your time and pretty much do it all completely by yourself, learning as you go and taking your time when you have time, you can essentially build it up, run it, design it, and build it by yourself. And once it's done, if done right and in a certain way, you can operate the entire engine, your entire business by yourself without employees. Everything I just said up until about 5 or 10 years ago there was no way you could do anything like that. But in the last few years especially, that is more of a possibility and is easier to do and is something you can do faster than it's ever been. And that's why I do these podcasts, because after I've spent years learning, talking, and building my own store and recording my progress along the way, creating tutorials and podcasts, so that once I start my engine, people can build their own very easily using tutorials and resources that are now out there, including templates, fill in the blanks. E-commerce and online stores, it's the best time, better than it's ever been, to start doing that now. The apps, the technology, everything exists now where e-commerce is going to be a very important part of success. I've looked at every way, shape, and form to achieve true freedom, to be able to travel the world with a laptop. You know, the new rich, they call them, young professionals that are able to travel and make money and live out their dreams and go on long adventures and still be able to manage their business. How do you think these young professionals are doing it? E-commerce. And this is one of the many podcasts and audiobooks that I've released discussing e-commerce and how it works and tips and tricks. And I'm going to end this with talking about product. First of all, the right product sells itself. Making your online store mobile friendly, because 60 to 70% of people are buying with their phones now. It's easier and people are doing it more than ever. This last Black Friday of 2017, 60% of sales were made online, especially Amazon and eBay. So online stores are getting more traffic than ever, and it's hitting retail storefronts really hard. So now more than ever is a great time to start building and learning to do e-commerce. And a great way to start is eBay. Starting on eBay, making an eBay store, making a PayPal account, you can learn the odds and ends of selling online. The best way to be extremely successful after you've learned the odds and ends is to, like I've talked about, get a URL and begin building your own online store, which is a big process that does take time, and I'm going to go over all the different aspects of that. But it is, if you want to grow past eBay, if you want to be able to travel the world like the new rich, that is the final and greatest key step to success and wealth and everything you want in life. So, product. I'm going to end this audiobook by just going over how important it is to choose very wisely the product that you're going to sell. The right product sells itself, and only sell things that you're passionate about, that you know about, that you love. Never try and get involved or sell something that you're not into or that you don't have your full heart into. That is a mistake, because you have to be 150% passionate in whatever you're doing to really finish it through. Otherwise, chances are you're not going to finish it through. You're not going to put in the work because you're not passionate about what you're selling. Not only do you need to find great local suppliers, trustworthy people with good reputations to supply your product, not only do you need to find means and methods to eventually create original product that'll make you stand out from your competitors, but you need to inventory all these items that you're going to be selling. You need to photograph, create product photos, commercial short videos. Content is king. And so it's going to be important for you to learn how to utilize your phone and an assortment of apps and your SLR camera or your point and shoot to learn the basics of creating pictures and videos. This will bump you up in SEO. It is one of the best and only ways to put you at number one on Google search and SEO without dishing out thousands of dollars for Google AdWords to forcibly put you at the top. These are all tips and tricks that I'm going to go over in my Speed and Flow event. My first one will be in Culver City, and look forward to my event dates and all the info on that coming soon. Thank you.